Welcome to Horizon 2020 webinar targeting participants and institutions from ASEAN countries. My name is Dalibor and I will briefly introduce Research and Innovation Staff Exchange Scheme within Maria Sklodowska Curie actions. The aim of this presentation is to present to you what are the Research and Innovation Staff Exchange actions and also what are the basic rules for participation in the action. Just to recall that Horizon 2020 is the world's largest program for funding research and innovation, worth 80 billion euros. Participation in this webinar will hopefully enable you to identify opportunities for collaboration with renowned EU partners, to enhance your innovation potential, capacities, and skills through interdisciplinary and cross-sectoral research, secondments, and training in Europe, to fund your research in some extent, and to enhance your visibility as a researcher. How does it work? The basis for the proposal is a multidisciplinary research project on topic of most interest for all partners. RISE has so-called bottom-up approach to define the research idea, and therefore this is how does it work. The basis of the proposal is a multidisciplinary research project on topic of most interest for all partners. RISE has so-called bottom-up approach to define the research idea, and therefore this has to be of interest for all partners involved. The maximum duration of the project is 4 years, or equal to maximum 540 researchers month. The consortium must be composed of minimum 2 member states or associated countries and 1/3 countries. There should be minimum 3 institutions independent each of other, where at least one institution is non-academic institution. The project must have clear research and innovation objectives and clear plan of secondments, which are the tool to achieve these objectives. A RISE proposal should be implemented based on a robust project management plan to achieve the goals and maximal impact of the action. Support is provided for the development of partnerships in the form of joint research and innovation project. This is aimed at knowledge sharing via international as well as intersectoral mobility based on secondments of research and innovation staff with an inbuilt return mechanism. RISE in general has 2 main short-term goals. First, staff members perform tasks to achieve the deliverable of the proposed research and innovation action. And second, staff members develop new research and innovation and transferable skills to boost future career opportunities through the RISE action and connected networking activities. Each RISE action must fulfill expectations declared in the call for proposals and defined as expected impact. These are structured in 3 levels. On a basic individual level, it is expected that the increased set of skills with RISE action, both research-related and transferable ones, will lead to improved employability and career prospects both in and outside of academia. Higher impact and research skills will facilitate conversion of ideas into the products and services, providing in that way greater contribution to the knowledge-based economy and society. At the same time, the whole organization should benefit from these exchanges by boosting their research and innovation capacities through the enhanced cooperation and establishment of new collaborative networks, especially in cross-sectorial cooperation. In general, the RISE action should contribute and affect increase of international, innovative and intersectoral mobility, aiming to strengthen the human capital base in research and innovation in order to boost Europe's competitiveness and growth with increase of Europe's attractiveness as a leading destination to work on research and innovation. The research objectives are to be met through secondments between the institutions in consortium of administrative, managerial and technical staff directly involved in supporting research and innovation activities of the action. Secondment period means the period or periods spent by staff member in a host organization, including the travel periods, for the purpose of the action, and in line with the provision of the grant agreement within RISE for the duration of a secondment, which is measured in persons month. The number of secondments depends and should correspond to efforts invested in achieving research and innovation objectives, nature of the project, and efforts to provide substantial impact of the project. The guide for applicant prescribes maximum 540 person months, while average is in a range of 200 to 400 person months. The duration of secondments is between 1 and 12 months, but secondments can be split only if duly justified. It is important to organize adequate supervision by the host institution for each seconded staff in exchange to ensure all aspects of knowledge transfer and achievements of the project objectives in a quality manner. Eligibility aspects of RISE require that secondments of staff members between member states or associated countries must be from or to organizations that are located in different countries and are from different sectors. We call it intersectoral exchange. All other types of exchanges between member states or associated countries and third countries are classified as international exchanges, and the sector is not considered eligibility assessment. On this slide, you can see possible ways for exchange of staff between the institutions depending on the type of institution. What is important to observe is that the mobility must be international and cross-sectorial, while third countries' organizations should be seconded to Europe only. RISE budget is very simple, and it's 100% paid by the European Commission. The budget is calculated on a basis of each eligible person month of secondment and is composed of two parts: staff member unit costs, fully used to cover travel, accommodation, and subsistence costs during the secondment, and institutional costs that are divided into two subgroups: research, training, and networking unit costs, and management and indirect unit costs. Research and training and networking unit costs can be used only for costs related to the research, such as purchasing of consumables, laboratory costs, etc. It is important to underline two issues here. Salaries are not eligible costs. And management and indirect costs cannot be used for payment of project management, but only for general costs of hosting organization, such as logistics, ethics, legal advice, etc. Like in other parts of Horizon 2020 program, RISE actions are evaluated by 3 independent evaluators, which are experts in the scientific field of the action. They have to make consensus on only 3 evaluation criteria. First one is excellence, which is evaluating scientific quality of the proposal, credibility of action, level of innovativeness, appropriateness of knowledge sharing, and proposed level of interaction in research. Second one is impact. Evaluators are searching to find expected impacts listed in the call for proposal, evaluating the potential and future career prospects of staff members in exchange, sustainability of research collaboration between partners after the project, measures to ensure impact and dissemination of the results, and communication measures to different target audience. And the third one is the implementation, where the evaluators are looking to see how project will be efficient and able to meet the planned objectives by evaluating prepared work plan, management structures, procedures including the quality and risk management, as well as hosting arrangements, competences, and experience of case staff. More on evaluation criteria you can read at MSCA Standard Evaluation Form that is available at the call page under the section Topic Conditions and Documents. Following slide shows statistics of ASEAN countries' success in RISE since the beginning of the program in 2014. It is obvious that ASEAN countries enjoy participating in this action, but these numbers are still very modest and further improvement is needed. ASEAN researchers, therefore, should continue and even to increase number of participations in the next framework program called Horizon Europe, as MSCA and RISE will stay as a part of this prestigious program. MSCA will keep its position in the first pillar of Horizon Europe named New Knowledge, Skills and Technologies. The focus of RISE still will be on staff exchange and added values of collaboration for researchers based on international, interdisciplinary and cross-sector secondments. The only formal change will be changing the name of action into simply staff exchange. So you are more than welcome to participate and to become a part of a large network of institutions using the grants from this action. I would like to thank you for watching this short and brief presentation of MSCA RISE action, and I do sincerely hope that this presentation will initiate your interest to participate in RISE next year. Now it is time to start consider possible research ideas and to start proactively to search for European partners for collaboration on that idea. So be proactive, don't wait for someone to call you, offer yourself and be persistent to succeed. This is the only recipe for success. Once again, thank you for watching this and feel free to recommend this video to your colleagues. Good luck, until next time.